Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered if we could live on the moon? For centuries, this celestial body has captivated us with its silent beauty, its gentle glow in the darkness, the promise of something just beyond our reach. From ancient civilizations, who revered it as a deity, to modern societies that see it as a symbol of exploration, the moon holds a special place in our collective consciousness. This fascination has sparked a burning desire to unlock its mysteries, to venture into the unknown, and to answer the age-old question, what if we could call the moon our home? As we've looked up at the night sky, we've not just seen a lunar wonder, but a potential new frontier for human civilization. As we stand on the brink of a new era, the question remains, can we make the moon our home? To answer that, we first need to delve into the history of lunar exploration. Our journey begins in the late 50s, when the first unmanned missions to the moon took place. The Soviet lunar program and the American Ranger missions were the pioneers, sending spacecraft to capture images and gather data from our silvery celestial neighbor. The Lunar 2 became the first human-made object to reach the moon in September of 1959. The 60s brought the iconic Apollo missions, with Apollo 11 etching a significant milestone in human history. On July 20th, 1969, astronaut Neil Armstrong became the first human to step foot on the lunar surface, uttering the now immortal words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The Apollo missions brought back a wealth of information about the moon, its geology and its environment, igniting the imaginations of millions around the globe. But the spark of lunar exploration didn't stop there. The turn of the 21st century marked a renewed interest in our lunar companion. Various nations launched their own missions. China's Chang'e program, India's Chandrayaan, and the United States Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter are notable examples. These missions aim to map the lunar surface in high resolution, analyze lunar soil, and search for water ice, further enriching our understanding of the moon. The year 2019 saw a new chapter in lunar exploration, with the advent of private companies entering the scene. SpaceX's Starship and Blue Origin's Blue Moon are working towards sending humans back to the moon and beyond. From the first unmanned missions to the recent resurgence of lunar interest, each step in lunar exploration has been a testament to human curiosity, resilience, and ingenuity. We've come a long way, and every discovery, every footprint left on the lunar soil has been a stepping stone towards a grander vision. These explorations have paved the way for us to consider the moon as a potential second home. But living on the moon is not as simple as packing up and moving. There are significant challenges we must overcome. Firstly, the lunar environment is harsh, to say the least. Imagine a world where the temperature swings wildly from a blistering 123 degrees Celsius during the day to a bone-chilling minus 153 degrees Celsius at night. That's not a place you'd want to forget your jacket. The moon is also devoid of a breathable atmosphere. It's essentially a vacuum, meaning there's no air to breathe and sound doesn't travel. So if you drop your keys, not only will you not hear them hit the ground, but you also won't have any air to gasp in surprise. Then there's the issue of radiation. Without a protective atmosphere or magnetic field like Earth's, the moon is constantly bombarded by cosmic rays. This radiation can cause serious health problems, from acute radiation sickness to an increased risk of cancer. But the challenges of lunar living are not just physical, they're psychological too. The moon is a profoundly isolated and alien environment. Astronauts living there would be cut off from the rest of humanity in a way that's hard to comprehend. They'd be living in a small habitat, with the same faces day in and day out, with no fresh air, no new experiences, no blue skies, and no sounds of life other than their own and their companions. The psychological toll of such isolation and monotony could be significant. Additionally, there's the challenge of sustaining a lunar base. Everything the astronauts need to survive, air, water, food, would have to be brought from Earth or produced on the moon. This is a huge logistical challenge requiring advanced technology and significant resources. Despite these challenges, the idea of a lunar settlement is not as far-fetched as it might seem. There are, after all, those who dare to dream, and to them, the moon is not a desolate, lifeless rock, but a new frontier waiting to be explored and understood. Advancements in technology are bringing us closer to the reality of a lunar settlement. The first step towards setting up a lunar base is to establish a sustainable source of life-supporting essentials. Water, one of the most critical resources, is already available on the moon. Recent discoveries have confirmed the presence of water ice in the lunar poles, which could be extracted and purified for drinking, used in agriculture, or even split into hydrogen and oxygen for rocket fuel. But how do we extract this water? That's where technology comes in. Companies like SkyCorp are developing microwaves that can heat lunar soil, releasing the water vapor trapped within. This vapor can then be captured and converted into liquid water, making lunar hydration a real possibility. But what about shelter? Here's where another technological marvel, three-dimensional printing, steps into the picture. Several space agencies and private firms are researching the possibility of using 3D printing to construct lunar habitats using lunar regolith, the loose soil found on the moon's surface. The European Space Agency, for instance, has already created a prototype of a 3D printed lunar base. And let's not forget about life support systems. The International Space Station has given us valuable insights into recycling air and water in a closed system. Advanced life support systems, which include waste recycling and air purification, are essential for long-term lunar habitation. These systems are continually being improved and adapted for use in lunar settlements. Finally, there are various planned missions aimed at paving the way for lunar living. NASA's Artemis program, for instance, plans to land astronauts on the moon by 2024 and establish sustainable missions by the end of the decade. These missions will test technologies, gather scientific data, and demonstrate the capabilities needed for future human missions to Mars and beyond. With these developments, the dream of a lunar settlement is becoming increasingly attainable. A lunar settlement would be more than just a second home for humanity. This line sets the stage for an incredible journey of discovery and opportunity that a lunar settlement would usher in. Imagine the scientific opportunities that would bristle with potential. The moon, our closest celestial neighbor, is a treasure trove of geological wonders. A lunar settlement would offer a front-row seat to studying these wonders in detail. We could delve into the moon's history, understand its composition, and even unravel the mysteries of its formation. It's like having a time machine that takes us back 4.5 billion years to the birth of the solar system. Then, there's the opportunity to test and refine technologies for space exploration right on the lunar surface. The moon would serve as a testbed for life support systems, space habitats, and other technologies vital for long-term space missions. And who knows? The moon could even be a launch pad for missions to Mars and beyond. But the implications of a lunar settlement go beyond the scientific realm. It's about economic opportunities as well. Lunar mining could become a reality, tapping into the moon's rich resources, including the much-coveted helium-3, a potential fuel for nuclear fusion. And let's not forget about space tourism. Picture this: lunar resorts offering Earthrise views, moonwalks, and other unique lunar experiences. It could be the ultimate vacation destination, creating an entirely new sector in the tourism industry. In essence, a lunar settlement isn't just about colonizing the moon, it's about leveraging the moon's potential to propel human progress, both scientifically and economically. It's about using the moon as a stepping stone, not just for exploring other celestial bodies, but also for driving growth and innovation here on Earth. So as we ponder about the implications of a lunar settlement, let's not just think about it as a second home for humanity. Let's think of it as a gateway to a future teeming with possibilities. A lunar settlement could be a stepping stone to the stars, opening up a universe of possibilities. So, can we live on the moon? The answer is a resounding maybe. We've embarked on a journey through time and space, exploring our closest celestial neighbor. We've delved into the rich tapestry of lunar exploration, from the first moonwalk to the advancements of the present day. The moon has always been a beacon of curiosity, a silent guardian in our night sky, and a symbol of our desire to reach beyond our own world. In our exploration, we've addressed the formidable challenges we would face if we were to settle on the moon. From the harsh lunar environment to the technological hurdles, the endeavour is not without significant obstacles. Yet, amidst these challenges, we've also glimpsed the immense potential that a lunar settlement holds. The moon could be a stepping stone for deeper space exploration, a testbed for groundbreaking technologies, and a new home for humanity. The moon, once a distant dream, may yet become our new frontier. Only time will tell.